As a media company, I think that we struggle with something that everybody struggles with, right? Is how do you prove that your campaign is actually working? And Lucy, to your point, when you're working with a really big brand, right, they care about just getting a bunch of eyeballs and sometimes just trying to get their brand out, right? They're not always 100% matching to who did they bring into the door. But when you're working with small and medium-sized companies, they really, every dollar counts for them, right? And if they're spending on a marketing campaign, they want to know that the result is driving new customers into the door, or it's winning back customers that might have left them for some reason or another. So what we did was we created something that we refer to as the sales dashboard, and it actually takes every campaign channel that we have, because we own the audience, and we can measure it back to actual customers that resulted from that campaign. We have an entire data science methodology that sits behind it. It's a web UI platform that anybody can log on to, and they can see versus their different channels how it works. But we actually are able to say, hey, we did a campaign to Michelle Taves, and we know that Michelle Taves walked into the store 2 weeks after the campaign was launched. Hence, she was influenced by one of the different channels. And depending on which channel you use, right, sometimes you can even take her to the exact channel that was used, especially if it was email and you're getting click rates, or, you know, through paid social. CTV, it's a little bit harder to tie to the channel, but you know that if she was in your CTV audience and not in some of your other audiences, right, you can really understand what channels worked, what didn't. And we have an entire control group as part of our methodology to really be able to prove that the campaign is working. Because the bottom line is, if the campaign doesn't work and doesn't provide incremental dollars or customers to a brand, it just almost doesn't matter, right? So we want it to matter. I mean, that's our big mission, right? Is we want what we do to really make an impact for the brands that we work with, and we want to provide value to them.